Welcome to TRANSLOGIC. I'm Bradley Hasemeyer. Brammo! No, that's not the latest in the world of comic book exclamations. It's the name of one of the world's leaders in electric motorcycles. We're here in Ashland, Oregon to take their top-of-the-line bike out for a ride. Here we go in the Empulse R. Whoa! Oh man, this thing gets moving. So a couple things to know about this. It's a 6-speed. What? I thought it's electric. I thought it's an EV. It is. All of those things, my friend. They found out that what the customer wanted was the ability to be off the line quick and also have high-end top speed. All right, so we're here with Craig Bramscher of Brammo. Brammo. See what I did there? Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for coming.
All right, so this is your thing. This is your company. Tell me a little bit about how this came to be.
Like a lot of, U.S. entrepreneurs, it starts in a garage.
Yes.
I wanted to build a supercar for guys my size because I'm not really petite and I couldn't fit in a Ferrari, I couldn't fit in a Lambo. And then we ended up building a car called the eerily to learn our manufacturing chops.
Which we've had a chance to drive actually before.
Yeah.
And it's just gnarly.
And then we realized really for America, we don't need 200 mile an hour supercars really. We don't have the Autobahn.
Right.
And we started exploring electric as a possibility strictly from the torque side. It was all about, kidney belts and, smashing your face. But then we kind of opened Pandora's box.
This bike has two modes. It has a sport mode and a regular mode. The throttle is very specific in this. You use the throttle really to maintain speed and to increase speed, but it's not as volatile as a traditional gas engine that you would need to shift through the gears. They have 6 gears. They've got their liquid-cooled engine. They weren't stuck with having to design a bike to the traditional drivetrain setup. So they're able to really create a more balanced bike with where they place the batteries and where they place the motor. And they put it all together in such a badass package.
You guys are just off some fresh wins, TTX GP for North America and the world. Tell me a little bit about the bikes that you guys used in that.
We actually started developing this race bike back in 2010. It's our Empulse RR. We finally got to the point where we're putting down about 160 horsepower at the rear wheel.
So you guys developed the RR first,
right,
with the intent of let's learn from this and make a production model? Absolutely.
Even down to the battery cell format that's in the race bike. That's the same cell format that we ran with on the Empulse R. Without the vibration of the gasoline engine, there's no kind of numbing of the sense of the road. So you get a lot of feedback from the chassis, and because you don't have a lot of reciprocating mass that you're fighting, you can actually enter into the corner almost like you're on a much lighter bike than you really are.
Because normally you've got pistons kind of essentially wanting to move the bike all over the place, and the faster you go, the quicker that's going.
Yep. What's really cool about 2013 is we're going to take the production version and take it back to the racetrack. So the bike that's actually behind me is the race version of the production bike, and we call this the Empulse TTX. With a race kit from Brammo, you can be ready to run, and what's really great about this season is we're not just going to race other electrics, we're going to actually go out and race gas bikes on their terms.
Take on the big guys.
And
that's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
This thing tops out at 100 miles an hour. If you just ride it around the city like this, you go 121 miles. If you're just absolutely powering on the freeway with it, you'll get about 56 miles. So obviously, just like anything else, the harder you push it, the less efficient it is. A traditional motorcycle has engine braking. So does this, except there's no engine. It's the regen that's sending power, of course, back into the battery. So you could see having a machine like this would be great for just around town because you don't really have to worry about this clutch at all, which is nice. Get on it when you need to. You use it only when you need to shift. You don't have to be sitting here with the disengage. You also don't have to feather it. Just, start to roll the throttle and let off the clutch and try to find that balance, especially off the line. You don't have to worry about that. Right here, a couple level 2 charging stations from Blink. I take my Blink card here. Boom, just tap it. Pop it off, take that. Plug it in. Boom, there you go.
All right, like a lot of people, I was a bit skeptical of an electric motorcycle, but the Empulse R blew me away. And look, when electric bikes go mainstream, Brammo is poised to be right at the forefront of that change. And if you think that your regular petrol motorcycle is a blast and these things will never work, you have to take one for a ride. It'll change your mind. All right, for TRANSLOGIC, I'm Bradley Hasemeyer. See you next time.